Episode 3387, You Are Always on My Mind.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous weekend. It is Relationship Builders Day, and I want you to think about your person that you love the most. Yes, your sweetheart. Are you hanging out with them the right way? Because you're always on my mind. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, I want to go over a few things. Number one, if you haven't had the opportunity to go see the movie Someone Like You, mark your calendar. Definitely today, Saturday, May 4th. I believe it's still in theaters right now. It's by Kingsbury Productions, and it is a fabulous movie. It's one that is a great romantic classic in the making, and you'll have fun just going together and enjoying a good, solid, wholesome movie. I say that because I think a lot of us just kind of go through the rigmarole of, we're married. We get kind of caught up in our busyness. We allow ourselves to get trapped in our routines and our habits, and we really don't let our hearts and heads lead in the right manner. And even though your days are busy, you don't have to forget why you said I do. You're always on my mind. But how true is that? Is your spouse always on your mind? Because you know what? You know that song. And if you don't, go look it up. I'm not going to sing it for you because in all honesty, I'm really tired. I really am. I've been burning the candle at 4 different ends, and I only technically have 2 ends. And we'll leave that for another episode. But seriously, I am tired. But I wanted to come to you here for a moment and just really speak from the heart. And sometimes I make notes and I write out more. And this one is I think I have about 3 sentences written down. Because the way I see a lot of relationships now, even if you're not married, you can apply this to other relationships. We just sit here and go through the motions. We're numb. We don't really focus on, wait, I am actually saying this to you. You're not present. What are you thinking about most of the time regarding your marriage and your spouse? Is it, when's dinner? When do I go pick up the kids? Wait, when are you going to pick up the kids? What birthday party do we have this day? When are we going to church? Yeah, are you going to go and take the boys to get their hair cut? Oh, wait, what about the dog? Are you taking him to the groomer? Like, what goes through your mind? Are you one who complains more than proposing solutions? Are you one who controls the situation rather than being open to hearing the other side? Are you one who is compassionate and is there for your spouse no matter what? Are you judgmental? Are you one who demands a lot more from your family than you're willing to give yourself? Sometimes we can get stuck within ourselves in a mess where we're the priority. We can't see beyond our own nose. And we think that our spouse is there to serve us. Now, yes, some of that is true. But be cautious on how you are demanding or asking your spouse to serve you. You got to think before you act. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Think before you act. My friend, a good marriage requires daily thoughts. A great marriage requires daily thoughts with actions. Because otherwise, words fall flat if they're not followed up with actions. And a lot of us say, oh, you're always on my mind. Oh, I just can't get over you. Or, man, I've been thinking about you. Are you really? Like, seriously? Or do you use that because it's a really cool saying to use? It makes for a great song. It's a good conversation starter. It's a way to say I'm sorry without saying I'm sorry. And so you don't have to feel guilty. In fact, you don't even have to own guilt because, wait, you're always on my mind. It's not my fault. Now, I'm looking at all different scenarios with this sentence, you are always on my mind. It can show up because you're traveling too much, working too hard, and not spending enough time with the family. And you use this phrase, you're always on my mind, to kind of make that connection that draws your spouse in. And that's a fabulous thing, right? But are you using it in a manner that serves not just you well, but serves you, your spouse, and your family well? Because honestly, I think a lot of us, we're just going through the motions. We don't put any thought into it. And as I sit here with my eyelids very heavy, and I'm just sitting here going, I really need to go take a nap. I really need to go to bed. I really need to get some sleep. We have the family in this weekend. It's fabulous. We have a graduation 2 weekends in a row with one in the middle of the week. Literally 3 graduations within, I think, 7 days, whatever it is. I've lost track already. And it's a full day affair. If you've had anyone graduate in your family or someone close to you, you know what it's like. And there's preparation. And you think, what have we been doing for the last 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is. Well, it's a fabulous day, but man, it makes it where, yeah, I'm a little tired and I'm a little weary. Plus, there's a lot of other things going on. But you see, that's what happens in real life. No one talks about this before you get married. No one talks about that, you know what, you're going to have times where you're just exhausted, but you still have to keep working for the family. And I'm not saying outside of your 4 walls. I'm talking about inside your 4 walls. Nothing like steaming a graduation gown. Nothing like making sure we have all the passes and the cameras ready and, you know, things charged up and we've got the diaper bags packed. All of the stuff that has to happen. Oh, wait, and we've got to be able to eat a little bit so nobody's hangry at the graduation because they don't serve snacks. I think on these long graduations, they definitely need to have some popcorn. I'm just saying. But you're always on my mind. Are you really? Is your spouse really there? Or do you just kind of say it? Do you just kind of go through the motions and you're numb too? Now, this is not about pointing fingers. This is about raising questions. Because I believe that if we know what we're thinking, meaning we're consciously aware, we're not letting our habits, our behaviors that are just kind of there, we're just going through the motions, we're just numb to everything, we're just in a routine mode. No, we are actually actively present. That, my friend, changes everything. If you say you're always on my mind, how are you showing it? Right? If you want to have a good marriage, great. Just think what you want to think. But if you want to have a great marriage, it requires daily thoughts followed with actions. It's a connection. It's a connection of the head and the heart. It's not just about one little thing. You can tell anybody, hey, I love you. Really? How do you show it? Love is shown in many different ways. You're always on my mind. How do you show it? How are you showing up? It's not about, hey, how's my spouse really, honoring me? Like, come on, I'm here. You need to take care of me. Really? No. In marriage, it's sacrificial love. And it's coming from a deeper connection. Not one that's like, yep, I'm going to have you do what I want you to do because, yep, you're mine now. We're stuck with each other. Good, bad, and ugly. Not necessarily. We've got to start looking at our marriages as a two-way street. Both people have to be in the marriage. Both people need to be actively thinking and acting upon what their vows were to each other. You need to learn to love deeper. You need to learn to be present in the moment. You need to learn to put away your phone. Get away from technology. Stop posting 24/7, 365, for goodness sakes. I honestly thought that I wasn't going to do an episode today. Seriously. I was like, you know what? It's okay. I can always record it later and just post it. But then I thought, wait, you're always on my mind. Whoa. Yeah. And I'm not even married to you. But you see, I genuinely mean it. And that's why even though my eyelids are heavy and I feel like I need toothpicks to hold them open, and I feel sometimes I'm like, whew, I just need to lay down. I don't know if I will make it through. I'm just being honest with you. That's the season, the moment that I'm in, right this second. That my friend, you matter. Your marriage matters. And so I'm showing up because you're always on my mind. Are you showing up in your marriage in the same way? Or are you just kind of like taking it for granted? Just kind of going through the motions. Oh, yeah, she'll be there. He'll be there. Yeah, he's got the kids. She's got the kids. Yep, the house will be taken care of. I don't ever have to worry about it. Really? Yep, the bills. Well, I don't know really what goes on there. Or maybe I do, but yeah, we got it together. Do you? Are you connected to the heart emotionally? I'm talking about on a deeper level. A level that you both get each other. And quite frankly, I don't think a lot of people in this world get that. And that's why a lot of times they end up separated or divorced. Stuff happens. And you're like, can't do it anymore. But what if you were more present? What if you were always on my mind was your theme? And you said, you know what? I don't want to just think about it. I want to show it. I want to make a difference in my family. Whether you're the mom or the dad or the husband or the wife, doesn't matter, right? If you have kids, or maybe it's those dog kids, those four-legged creature kids, it doesn't matter. What matters is your connection. How are you connecting to your spouse? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually? Or are you one who just is kind of like, yeah, well, you know what, Christiane, the way you talk, I kind of feel that way in my marriage. Like it's there. I'm tired, burning the candle at both ends, trying to provide for the family. I'm tired. I don't have much energy to give. Then dig deeper. Dig deeper in your heart. It was funny. My daughter and I were chatting and we were having this conversation, and just out of the blue, she was like, hey, thank you, doc. And she'd been working with some doctors, and I just kind of laughed and giggled. And I said, oh, she goes, Mom, I just called you doc. And I said, yeah, you did. I said, well, I'm kind of Dr. Mom. And she kind of laughed a little bit and looked at me, and I looked over at my mom and I said, yeah, I'm a doctor of hearts, meaning that I'm here to help you connect the dots. And you got to connect the mind with the heart. And it just can't be that you're going through the motions because you've got muscle memory. Yay, celebrate that. Wonderful, positively, graciously, awesomeness. Seriously? But do you have the love that God sees for two people united together? I don't know. Only you can answer that. So as you go about your day and into this weekend, maybe you've got graduations too. Maybe you're attending some. You've got family or friends. I want you to think about your actions, your thoughts. Are you one who's complaining with no resolutions? Are you one who's saying, you know what? I really don't care. You've got an answer for everything. Really? What if you stopped long enough to be present? All of it connected. Mind, body, and spirit. How would that change the way you look at your marriage? How would that change the way you look at yourself? How would that change the journey that you're on? Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.